Okay, so good morning everyone and welcome to the pre-bid conference for Civil Works, November 25, 2024. So to start, we have to start for the opening prayer.
Namaskar. Father in heaven, thank you for bringing us to your state. As we prepare for this meeting, we ask that you prepare our hearts and lead us in your wisdom. May we set aside our own agendas and see what you desire for us to accomplish for yourself. Please direct our thoughts and guide our discussion. Help us to be attentive and respectful of one another's input and to work as a team. We ask that you grant us clarity of mind and lead us to help this solution. In Jesus' name.
Once again, good morning. And may I ask Ma'am April to read the attendance for the determination of the quorum.
Mr. Chair, so the conference for Civics Person credible value institution some projects in the financing section beyond construction, showing it's awesome.
Thank you, Ma'am April. In behalf of our chairperson, Engineer Marcelino Cabigo Jr., so I will be presiding as the vice chairperson. And since the Bids and Awards Committee are in quorum, so I declare this pre-bid conference for Civil Works, November 25, 2024. So to start, we ask from the planning design section representative to discuss the scope of work of the project. The first project follows pre-bid conference 25KK0007. Building the roads for City-Iligan, City-Iligan, City Road, kilometer 1355 plus 232, kilometer 1355 plus 254, kilometer 1357 plus 653 to kilometer 1357 plus 726, kilometer 135800 to kilometer 135824, kilometer 1358 to kilometer 1358 plus 611, and last kilometer 1362 plus 566 to kilometer 1362 plus 8. So the budget for the contract 25,772,000 with a total of 570 linear meter with a contract duration of 160 calendar days. Location is Gingoog, Misamis Oriental. Scope of works. The project involves the widening of the existing road to a total carriage width of 6.7 meters, constructed with a PCCP thickness of 0.3 meters. The road shoulders will vary across different segments. So, sa segment 1 and 3, natay 2 meter na shoulder. And sa segment 2, 4, and 5 is 2.5 atong shoulder. PCCP thickness of 0.25 meters. Additional to the road widening scope of work includes removal of trees, removal of existing guardrail and post, construction of line canal and box culvert, construction of retaining wall, placement of new children signs, application of white pavement markings, and painting of building. So, muna natin segment 5 after Bilisong Bridge. After segment kilometer 1357 plus 653 to kilometer 1357 plus 726. Segment 3, kilometer 135800 to kilometer 135824. Kilometer, segment 4, kilometer 1358 plus 442 to kilometer 1358 plus 611. And the last segment, segment 5, 1362 plus 566 to 1362,864. So, summary of quantities, so mga pa 47 kakahoy, maigo, na ay 16 guardrails na 71 meters with yahang post na 21 kabok, na road signs na ibuton, buha. So, plus common 10,000 cubic meter. So, kanya itong item 311D1, muna itong shoulder, 55 ang thickness. And item 311 F1 is muna itong carriage way, 0.3 ang thickness. Dapat na reinforcing steel para sa ating wheel guard. And paint for the wheel guard. And mag-install pa tag hazard markers, mga bagong achievement sign, 16 na po. Yes, sir. Sir. That's all, sir. Wala, sir. Balay-balay. Okay. Thank you, Engineer John Lacson. So, before we proceed with the next project, may I ask if there's any questions from our YouTube viewers? Since none, so okay, we proceed for the second project.
Good morning, sir. Contract ID 25KK0039, construction of Waterworks system, Barangay Libon to Barangay Santiago, City, Misamis Oriental. Next, please. Appropriation 20 million. Approved budget cost 19,800,000. Total length of pipelines 21,344 linear meters. Project duration 180 calendar days. So, description, scope sa project is construction of water system with 3 proposed elevated reservoirs, 1 intake ducts, pipeline and its fittings. Included items, provision of field for the engineer rental basis, projects billboard, occupational safety and health, mobilization, demobilization, general scaffolding, shoring and netting, towing and grabbing, pipeline turns excavation beneath proposed structures, field and backfill, individual removal of trees, gravel fill, structural concrete, reinforcing steel, formworks and falseworks, plumbing fixtures, and polyethylene plastic pipe. Next, location sa ating project, from search, check, going to proposed going from source of water going to reservoir to Barangay Libon and Barangay Santiago. Next, please. So as you can see, separated ang discharge sa Barangay Libon o Barangay Santiago. Then from reservoir, then direct din siya sa ubang mga purok with stub out installation. Next, please. Next lang. Next. And one mga elevation sa mga propose nato nga intake box padulong sa mga reservoir. Then we use 4 inches HDPE pipes for this project. Next please. Next. Next one. Then intake box, so dimension nato is 1.2 by 1.2 by 1.2 yung depth niya. Then with wing wall. Next. Then dimension nato sa reservoir is 4 by 4, ay 3 by 3, ay 3.4 by 3.4 by 3.2. Next, please. Then elevated niya nga from 3 meters. Next, please. Then, next. Ano to? Then, one is tab out niya details. Is from reservoir to tab out.
Hello. Thank you, Naval. So, any questions from our YouTube viewers? None. So, from our visitors, any questions? None. Thank you. So, since there's no questions, so we proceed with the, we have only two, correct? So, two projects only today for the preview. So, we proceed for the checklist of the financial and technical.
Financial documents and other requirements for infrastructure projects. Submission and receipt of bills for technical component and legal. Class A, legal documents. A, valid project registration certificate with platinum membership. All pages in accordance with section 8.5.2 of the IRA. Project certificate of registration and membership. All users shall upload and maintain in progress a current and updated file following Class A eligibility documents under sections 23.1A and 24.1A. 1. Registration certificate. 2. Mayor's business permit or its equivalent document. 3. Tax clearance. 4. Income license and registration. And 5. Audited financial statements or AFS. Note that section 8.5.2 of the IRR states that for the purpose of updating the certificate of registration and membership, all Class A eligibility documents mentioned in this section supporting the veracity, authenticity, and validity of the certificate shall remain current and updated. The failure of the prospective bidder to update its certificate with a current and updated Class A eligibility documents shall result in the automatic suspension of the validity of its certificate until such time that all of the expired Class A eligibility documents has been updated. Technical documents. B. Statement the prospective bidder and all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid. And C. Statement of the bidder's single largest completed contracts, or SLCC, similar to the contract to be bid, except under conditions provided under the rules. And D. Special income license in case of joint ventures and registration for the type and cost of the contract to be bid. And E. Original copy of bid security, if in the form of a surety bond. Submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission or original copy of notarized bid securing declaration. Single largest completed contract, or SLCC. The SLCC completed should be similar to the contract to be bid or has the same major categories where the SLCC's value should be at least 50% of the AB's certificate upon adjustment to current prices using the PSA Consumer Price Indices. Contractors under small A and small B categories without similar experience on the contract may participate if the cost of the contract to be bid is not more than the allowable range of contract cost or ARCC of the registered. Bid security. Purpose. To guarantee the successful bidder shall, within 10 calendar days from receipt of the notice of award, enter into contract with the company and furnish the performance form of bid security. A. Cash or cashier's vendor's check. Amount 2% of ABC. B. Bank guarantee or draft or irrevocable letter of credit issued by a universal or commercial bank. Amount 2% of ABC. C. Surety bond callable upon demand, accompanied by certification from insurance commission. Amount 5% of ABC. D. Bid security declaration. Amount no persons injured. Only one form of bid security is required to be submitted. Bidders have the option to choose the covered form of bid security. F. Project requirements which shall include the following. A. Organizational design for the contract to be bid. B. List of contractors and personnel such as the project manager, project engineers, materials engineers, foreman, safety officer, and health personnel or first aiders to be assigned to the contract manager with their complete qualification and experience with C. List contractors, major equipment which are owned, leased, and or under purchase agreements supported by proof of ownership or certification of availability from the equipment vessel or vendor for the direction of the project as the case may be. Contractors key personnel. The key personnel to meet the following number of years work experience. The experience means total years of civil works experience of any nature in construction and engineering consultancy service. Include the tax identification number or TIN of the key personnel. Compliance to DEO mandates series of 2016 revised guidelines and the accreditation of contractors or consultants, materials engineering, and to include the contract number of materials engineering. Compliance to DEO 148 series of 2024 guidelines and the accreditation and assignment of contractors and consultants project engineering. It can propose new technical personnel is an employee of the bidder and working on another project at the time of the bidder shall submit certificate of the personnel will be pulled out from the ongoing project once the bidder is awarded the contract. He or she will be replaced with another person with equal or better qualifications as certified by the head of the implementing office pursuant to Department Order Number 9, Series of 2012. The proposed key personnel and replacement must be named in the bidding process. The key personnel required are the following: one project manager with 5 years of general experience and 5 years of relevant experience. Note that a valid and updated government issued ID with 3 signatures should be present. The second key personnel is one project engineer with 5 years of general experience, 3 years of relevant experience, and is a DPWH accredited project engineer. Note that a valid and updated PRC license ID and project engineering certificate with 3 signatures should be present. The third key personnel is one materials engineer with 5 years of general experience, 3 years of relevant experience, and is a DPWH accredited materials engineer. Note that a valid and updated PRC license ID and materials engineer certificate with 3 signatures should be attached. The fourth key personnel is one foreman with 5 years of general experience and 3 years of relevant experience. Note that a valid and updated government issued ID with 3 signatures Personnel is one safety officer with 5 years of general experience and 3 years of relevant experience. Note that a certificate of training issued by Warren and a valid and updated government ID with 3 signatures. The last person is one full-time health professional. Note that a certificate of training and a valid and updated government ID with 3 signatures. All in all, there should be 6 total number of personnel. Other personnel such as the mason, steelman, carpenter, painter, builder, plumber, or electrician should be included or expected in the organizational chart. Contractors' major equipment needs. The contractor is required to provide proofs of ownership and other supporting documents for equipment owned, lease agreements for equipment to be leased, and or under purchase agreements, supported a certificate of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor or vendor for the duration of the projects. Proofs of ownership and other supporting documents for equipment pledge must specify and indicate the model or year, capacity, performance, or size, plate number, motor number, or body number, chassis serial number, engine serial number, specific location and condition for Department Order 58 Series 21. Contractors' minimum materials testing equipment. Please refer to DEO number 11, Series of 2017 for the minimum material testing equipment. DPWH Procurement Manual Volume 2 Infrastructure Main Guidelines specifically requires the submission of the materials testing equipment as stated in Clause 5.6 and 2.8 Technical Proposal and Clause 5.6 and 2.8 and 4.c Project Requirements using Form DPWH INFR 15. List of contractors, major construction, and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract, supported by certifications of availability. D. Original duly signed omnibus loan statement, or OSS, and if applicable, original notarized secretarial certificate in case of corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or original special power of attorney of all members of the joint venture, giving full power and authority to its officer to sign the OSS and do acts to represent the group. Financial documents. 8. The prospective bidders computation of net financial contracting capacity, or NCC. Class B. I. If applicable, duly signed joint venture agreement or JVA in accordance with RA number 4566 and its IRM in case the joint venture is already in existence, or duly notarized statements from all the potential joint venture partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provisions of the JVA in the instance that the group exists. For the financial component envelope, J. Original of duly signed and accomplished financial report and other documentary requirements under RA number 9184. K. Original of duly signed acquaintances in the bill of contents. L. Duly accomplished detailed estimates form, including a summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used in coming up with the group. And M. Cash flow by quarter. Detailed estimates. According to DEO 197, series of 2016, the following items shall not be subjected to OCM and pocket money. 1. Mobilization and demobilization. 2. Provision of service fee. 3. Permits and clearances. According to DEO 197, series of 2016, the following non-civil works items shall not be subjected to OCM markup: the field laboratory office and living quarters,
with rental basis, furnishing of premises, lab equipment, survey equipment and controls, assistance to the engineers, photographs, health and safety, traffic management, environmental compliance, communication equipment, etc. This submission may be done manually or electronically online. However, bidders should only select one mode of submission, either manual or electronic. The address for receipt of bids submitted manually is Back Conference Room, 3rd floor, DPWH Misamis Oriental, City, Misamis Oriental. For electronic submission, electronic bids _Misamis Oriental 1 at DPWH.gov.ph. Bid evaluation. The financial component of the bids of each task bidder shall be evaluated using non-discretionary criteria, including arithmetical correctness for computational errors, and thus determine the correct total calculated bid prices. The VAT shall automatically disqualify any total calculated bid price which includes the ABC. The following factors are to be considered in the evaluation of the bid prices. 1. Completeness. No price in required item, non-compliant, indicating a 0 or a dash, due to the DEO. All prices are deemed to include all taxes. Bids not addressing and providing all of the required items in the bidding documents, including where applicable DEO, shall be considered non-responsive. Arithmetical corrections. Bid prices in figures versus words. Words per day. Total price versus unit price per item. Unit price per item per days. Total price versus actual sum of component items. Actual sum per days. Unit cost in detailed estimate versus unit cost in DOT. DOT per days. Post qualification. Verification of legal requirements, licenses, certificates, permits, non-completion and blacklist. Verification of technical requirements. Key personnel or minimum work experience requirements to be satisfied. Availability and commitment of major construction equipment and materials for laboratory equipment. Performance in ongoing government and private contracts. Negative slippage of at least 15% in any contract, or a negative slippage of at least 10% in each of 2 or more contracts. Failure of the contractor to commence repair works on ongoing contracts within 7 calendar days and to complete them within 30 calendar days after receipt of a procuring entity's notice of defects and deficiencies. Failure of the contractor to commence repair works and contracts with pending certificates of acceptance within 30 calendar days and complete them within 90 days after receipt of the procuring entity's notice of defects and failures. Verification of technical requirements. Substandard quality of work as per contract plans and specifications, or unsatisfactory performance for contractors' obligations as per contract terms and conditions at the time of inspection. Verification of financial requirements. Bid as proposal and NFC. Contract award. The contract shall be awarded to the bidder whose bid has been determined to be the lowest affordable and responsive bid, or LCRP, as a result of the detailed evaluation and post-qualification conducted. The successful bidder shall be notified through the issuance of notice of award within the bid validity period and must be confirmed by the successful bidder in writing within 10 days upon receipt thereof, in accordance with section 37.2.2 of the 2016 revised RRR of RA 9184. Common reasons for rejection is ineligibility and post-disqualification of bidder. 1. Failure to submit original copy of the issuing form certified by the Issuance Commission indicating the name of contract, the procurement entity, and name of contract. 2. Further bid validity and bid security validity period. 3. Overlapping of pledged equipment and committed team technical personnel. 4. Failure to indicate the validity of bids in the bid form. 5. Late submission of bids. 6. Failure to submit supporting documents such as the certification of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor or vendor for the duration of the contract if equipment pledge is to the lease or purchase. 7. Negative slippage in the ongoing contracts, negative 15% or more, or negative 10 in each of the 2 or more ongoing contracts. 8. Unsatisfactory CTS rating. 9. Incomplete pages of bid documents. 10. Authority of the signatory to sign on behalf of the bidder. Single proprietor. Signatory should be the owner of proprietor owner. Corporation or cooperative, board secretary certificate, and board resolution. Joint venture. Joint venture resolution agreement. Partnership, as indicated in the articles of partnership. That is all. Thank you.
Waterworks, which consulting services as per Department of Order number 17 series of Prescribed 69.1. In addition to the provisions of rules 21 and 22 of this IRR, in the whole, subject to the authority delegated to the DAP, if any, shall impose on bidders or prospective bidders the administrative penalty of suspension for 1 year for the first offense and suspension of 2 years for the second offense from participating in the competitive bidding process, as well as disqualification and further participating in competitive bidding being undertaken with the procuring entity concerned, were applicable for the following violations. All other acts that attempt to defeat the purpose of competitive bidding, such as habitually withdrawing from bidding, submitting late bids, or patently insufficient bid for at least 3 times within a year, except for valid reasons. Rights violation. 1. A bidder that had purchased bidding documents but subsequently withdrawn from the bidding or submitted a letter of non-participation or did not submit a bid with a valid cause as determined by the fact with the bids and awards count concerned. A bidder submitting insufficient defective documents such as insufficient bid securities and other deficiencies. A bidder submitting a late bid without a valid cause as determined by the fact concerned. Other acts that attempt to defeat the purpose of bidding, public bidding, as determined by the concerned fact, provided that these acts have been indicated or discussed in the instructions to bidders, bid bulletins, notices, minutes of pre-bid conference, or other similar instruments. Rights violations. A bidder that had purchased bidding documents but subsequently withdrawn from the bidding or submitted a letter of non-participation or did not submit a bid without a valid cause as determined by the bids and awards committee concerned. Valid reasons. Upon computation, its price bid was determined with the ABC or bids to be supplied are no longer available in the market. A bidder submitting a late bid with a valid cause as determined by the fact concerned. Valid reason due to force majeure and penalty restrictions. A bidder submitting insufficient effective documents such as insufficient bid securities. Number 1, bid security not in the name of the bidder. Number 2, insufficient amount and validity period. Number 3, not issued in the name of the procuring entity. Submission of not valid filters. The failure of the prospective bidder to submit its diligent certificate with the current and updated Class A eligibility documents, example, legal and financial documents. Valid reason not exempt. Failure to submit mandatory warrants. Price schedule, bid form, authorized bid securing declaration, notarized omnibus sworn statement, Other required forms of bid security aside from the bid security declaration. Statement that the bidder always ongoing for government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started. Statement that the bidder's SLCC is similar to the contract to the bid. Owner's certificate of acceptance or CPs rating accompanying statement of the bidder's SLCC. Bidders computation NFCC or limited line of credit for goods. Naturalized bank ledger agreement for naturalized statements as forming JD for goods. Certification as the reciprocity of foreign bidders for goods. Special pickup license for joint venture for infrastructure. Impact cash flow for infrastructure. Valid reasons not acceptable. For CSD, bidders is maintained the following: certificate of employment, contract agreement, curriculum detail. Valid reasons not acceptable. Submission of the following required forms as indicated in the sixth edition of the building legal document without name, level, capacity, and signature of the bidder authorized representative. Number one, bid four. Number two, price schedules. Number three, bid security declaration. Number four, owners sworn statement. Number five, GPA. Valid reasons not acceptable. Nomination of the personal different provided as per requirement of the DPWH. Valid reason not applicable. Failure to the proof of ownership. These purchase agreement of pledge agreement. Valid reason not applicable. Failure to submit certification and key personnel to working order 96 of 20. Valid reason not applicable. Failure to comply with the board member key personnel. Valid reason not applicable. Participating in the bidding but not related business type as indicated for the mayor's permit. Valid reasons.
And additional information for our prospective bidders. So these are the scheduled procurement activities for the presented project. First issuance or downloading of bidding documents. Deadline will be December 9, 2024 until 8:30 a.m. And hard copies are available at procurement unit, third floor DPWH Misamis. And these bidding documents can be downloaded from DPWH website and Jobs website. And for the receipt of bids or drafting of bidding documents, deadline will also be on December 9, 2024 until 10 a.m. And for the schedule of the opening of bids, it will be on December 9, 2024 at 10 a.m. immediately after the submission of bids. And for the required category effects, the category 25KK007, the required category effect is RCP or Roads Construction PCCP. And for 25KK0039, the required category effect is WSL2 and 3 or Water Supply Level 2 and 3. Construction, pipe water with communal or private water tank. And as shown, this is a sample of the technical and financial documents to be submitted by the prospective bidders. So remember that the bid and supporting documents should be hard and properly bound. So that's all, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, Mama Prill. And since we are done, so before we adjourn, so may I ask for the last time if you have any questions from our YouTube viewers and from our visitors. None. So, yes, sir.
Pinaka-copy sa ating producer, original copy lang ba?
Original copies lang. Yes, sir. One copy. Thank you. So, since there's no questions, any motion for the adjournment?
Mr. Chair, I move for the adjournment of this pre-bid conference dated November 25, 2024.
I seconded, Mr. Chair.
Since it was moved and seconded, so I declare this pre-bid conference for civil work November 25, 2024 adjourned. So thank you everyone from our visitors, sir. Thank you for coming. And to our procurement staff and to the Regional Works Committee. Thank you and